October 22nd brings Virgo a day of awakening and clear recognition. You sense that the world around you is not only a web of chores and obligations, but a hidden order that subtly favors you. Your natural gifts for analysis and attention to detail feel backed by fate today. What you notice and deem important truly matters. The day itself seems to whisper that small elements assemble into a larger design, and you are the one who can see it. Morning opens with the energy of clarity. Rise a little earlier than usual so you can greet the day without rush, in quiet and focus. You thrive when there is structure and a sense of control, so start by creating harmony around you. Tidy your space, outline your to-do list, and write down the thoughts that have been circling so your mind can settle. Your power lies in turning chaos into a pattern. Taking this step now restores confidence and dissolves anxiety. Work matters will ask for attention right from the start, but resist grabbing everything at once. Choose one central objective and move toward it steadily, one step at a time. This day tests your ability to hold focus and avoid drifting into minutiae that don't move the needle. Your precision is valuable, yet today you're asked to keep the main thing the main thing. If there's a project that has been lingering unfinished, devote time to it now. Even modest progress will bring relief and renewed strength. Financial energy in the morning favors planning and calculation. You're skilled at tracing where money leaks begin, and today life helps you spot them. Open your accounts and review where resources are flowing. Draft a plan for the coming weeks. What you organize now will bear fruit soon. Remember, impulsive purchases will feel empty today. The day calls for discipline, and in return it opens a path to stability. In relationships, the first half of the day may surface topics you've long considered but haven't voiced. Virgos can hold on to dissatisfaction and store emotions. Today, choose honesty. If there's a conversation you need to have with a partner, speak calmly and without blame. Your words land best when they are both gentle and clear. For single Virgos, this day can bring a fateful introduction, not random, but aligned. You might meet someone who immediately feels steady, trustworthy, and kindred in spirit. Well-being in the morning asks for attention to routine. Do not overload yourself. Light stretching, a glass of water, and a simple breakfast will power you through the day. Avoid excessive strain and pointless rushing. Your body will respond to care but will resist chaos and overexertion. The core energy of the morning on October 22 is order and lucidity. Life is testing whether you can structure your thoughts and direct your effort exactly where it will produce results. The calmer you enter this day, the more abundant the harvest it offers. After midday, the energy deepens and intensifies. You'll sense it's time to make decisions that can no longer be postponed. What was fuzzy earlier begins to take shape. Situations become more concrete, and you are uniquely capable of noticing the subtle details others miss. This is your gift, seeing what's hidden and building a system where others see disorder. Work in the second half of the day requires composure. If you have meetings or discussions, you'll find yourself at the center of attention. People will hear you more clearly than usual. Your logic, your evidence, and your steady tone can persuade even former skeptics. Still, keep honesty from turning into criticism. Today, respect is essential. Instead of pointing out errors, illustrate how to improve. That approach solves problems and strengthens your authority at once. Finances later in the day open doors to negotiate favorable terms. Anything from a deal to a budget revision, a salary talk, or a collaboration. Your strength lies in rational argument. People trust you when you show calculations and facts. If you've carried doubts about a particular project, today helps dissolve them. You may realize it's time to step away from what drags you down and free up resources for new possibilities. In your personal life, the day may reveal contrasts. Where there is sincerity and trust, bonds will deepen and grow warmer. You'll feel supported rather than held back. But where unspoken feelings have been building up, tension can flare. This isn't a cue to break things off. It's a cue to talk. Choose words thoughtfully. Truth can wound if delivered too sharply. If you're single, you could encounter someone significant, perhaps in a professional setting or among people gathered around a shared purpose. Emotionally, the afternoon challenges you to release worry. You may be prone to replaying scenarios and hunting for mistakes, but today is a lesson in trust. You've done what you can. Now allow outcomes to unfold. Sometimes it's wiser to align with the current than to try to govern every last detail. Your health through the day will mirror your emotional balance. Excess strain may show up as fatigue, headaches, or irritability. Build in pauses. Even 5 minutes of quiet can restore you. Gentle breathing, a short walk outdoors, and light stretching will be especially helpful. The main energy of the afternoon is a test of maturity. Life wants to see whether you can choose calmly and confidently without giving in to panic. A Virgo who keeps clarity and self-trust grows stronger and more magnetic. The evening of October 22 brings a special sense of insight and inner warmth. The events of the day begin to link together, and the whole picture comes into view. What felt difficult earlier now makes more sense. You understand that life was guiding you toward these conclusions, so you could finally decide and choose your path. In practical matters, evening is a time of closure and summing up. Aim to complete what you started, or at least define the next step. This will reinforce your sense of order and stability. Virgo dislikes leaving loose ends, and today it's especially important to finish what can be finished. Even a small action taken now becomes a brick in your foundation. Finances in the evening highlight discipline. You may feel like treating yourself. If the purchase truly brings joy and is a conscious choice, allow it. If it's a way to numb fatigue or emptiness, it's best to pass. Your strength lies in steering your impulses, not the other way around. Write down the larger goal you're advancing toward, and remind yourself that every prudent decision and thoughtful investment moves you closer. Relationships grow deeper and more honest tonight. If misunderstandings arose earlier, the evening offers a chance to ease them. This can be a moment for an important conversation. Say what you feel and give the other person space to respond. Sometimes a simple phrase like, "It matters to me that you hear me," can shift the whole atmosphere. If you're single, there's a real possibility of meeting someone who feels strikingly familiar, perhaps during a commute, in a store, or in a brief exchange with a stranger. The sense of kinship will be strong. Emotionally, evening brings relief. Tension unwinds. What felt heavy during the day softens in the light of gratitude. Create a cocoon of comfort. Quiet conversation, music, a good book. As a sign that values environment, surround yourself with beauty. Light a candle, clear your space, add soft light. These small details return your sense of control and stability. Your body will appreciate gentle care tonight. A leisurely walk, a warm bath, calming breathwork. Avoid overload and excess information. Put away the news in your phone. Give yourself permission to hear the quiet. There you'll recover your strength and find renewed clarity. The night of October 22 becomes a time of integration. The day's events settle like pieces of a mosaic, revealing that even the tiniest details mattered. You'll see where greater courage is needed, and where surrender serves you better. In your work, today's efforts were meaningful and correct. Even a small result laid the groundwork for what comes next. You cherish order and stability, and that feeling stays with you. Your path and goals look clearer now. In love, the night can be tender and romantic. If you're partnered, offer your attention. Sometimes a simple embrace or warm words transform the atmosphere. If you're single, you may feel a calm certainty that the right meeting will arrive in its time, filling you with hope. Financially, nighttime shifts to vision. Before sleep, write down your aspirations, not a chore list, but your dreams. Consider the results you want to see in a month, in half a year, and in a year. This anchors your intentions and attracts the conditions you need. Emotionally, the night invites gratitude, a state that nourishes Virgo. Thank yourself for your diligence and resilience. Thank life for the lessons and the openings. Even if the day was demanding, it gave you new experience and new strength. For health, choose a soft routine. Go to bed on time, cultivate peace, keep your bedroom orderly with fresh air and a comfortable pillow. Your body responds to care, and you'll feel it in the morning. The bottom line is clear. October 22 is a significant day for Virgo, one that rewards order, honesty, and trust. Do not give in to chaos. Avoid quarrels and excessive criticism. Don't waste energy on anxious loops that solve nothing, or on frantic rushing that scatters focus. The best you can do today is choose clarity, be truthful with yourself and others, tend to body and spirit, and trust the rhythm of life. Do that, and October 22 becomes a point of strength, a day when you sense your life moving in a right and meaningful direction.